All right, everyone, we are live. Welcome back to BlackRamGX Gaming. We're here. We're back. We're doing MADiSON today. I believe we were at 91%, so we got about 9% left to go here. Thanks for joining us, whether you're on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. Very excited still. That is a brand new thing we're doing. Super excited to have you guys here on whatever platform you're on. Make sure to go around to each platform and support us there. Help us grow. Even on things like TikTok, because I'd like to stream over on TikTok one day as well. Make it 4, but we need 1,000 followers there, so every single one helps, and that's where I think you see the best quality of the clips that we put out almost every single day, or even some days during the week we put out like 4 or 5. So definitely check it out. Let's do some quick shout outs here. Thank you, William Dodge, for the like and the share. Kayla, thank you for the like. Michael Payne, good morning, sir. Was wondering what weighs more, a ton of feathers or a ton of bricks? They weigh exactly the same. They're both a ton. Lady Gamer over on YouTube. I see the YouTube poll today. Elbow cough. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Elbow cough. Glad that's up and that's working. I do have my YouTube dashboard working for the first time today. I haven't been able to see it before. It says I have an excellent connection, which is awesome. Ryan Montgomery, thank you very much for the like, buddy. How are you doing? Cheers, everybody. All right. So yesterday, if you remember, and thank you for the share. Cheers. Appreciate you, Ryan. How are you doing? Yesterday, you might remember we were in the weight puzzle. We got it right. Once I have it correct, then you got to take a picture of the cage, the bird cage, and the stream dropped out right when that happened. After that, we came back for just a few minutes just to explain what happened, and we read the Blue Knees book, which is the book that apparently they bought, the family, and started up this whole haunting thing. So we're going to try to read that again quick today, so nobody has to watch that 9-minute snippet for that one little book. And once we're done with this, just like it says in the title, wherever you're on, any platform, it should all be the same. We're going to finish up MADiSON. I keep calling it MADiSON, but it's just MADiSON. The I in the middle is lowercase and the rest is uppercase. Since we only have 9% left, I assume we'll finish it pretty quick, and then we're going to play Mortuary's Assistant. It's a PC game through Steam. I've seen a lot of people playing it. It looked like a lot of fun. I didn't really watch enough to get a firm grasp of what's happening in it, but it does look like a good game, so we'll be switching over to that. When that happens, we'll just go and do a quick be right back screen while we get everything switched over, since we're switching consoles, and then we'll be back into it. So let's just get right to it right now, huh? Ryan, hey, ram, bam, stam, ram. Relaxing. Oh, that's good. How's work been for you? They got you back on a better schedule? Ooh, Susan, whoa! Early today, and by early, I mean like super early. It's been 6 minutes. Thank you for the like, cheers. Normally, I don't see that name pop up till 3 hours later. Nope, they don't have me on a better schedule? Oh, that sucks. Well, at least we still got a day or two that we get to hang out with you. Glad to have you in here. Alright, so what's happened? So, the book was here. Let's read this quick. Just so, if you watched the long stream yesterday, and you missed this part, now you can see it. A long time ago, there was a creature whose name was unknown, but he looks happy. It had always lived alone and was often seen on its own. One freezing frosty night, it begun to feel so very somber that it fell into a 2-day slumber. By the 3rd day, it woke up in blackness, with an illness so serious that both its eyes had vanished in the darkness. The creature creeped out of the bed and started crawling, looking for the eyes it knew were for sure were rolling. It slithered and rolled, so its knees turned blue and sore. Since its eyes popped and tumbled, both of them as dust crumbled. It is to this day that it does not have a clue But there's no excuse to end the pursuit. Now beware those fleeting eyes and make sure to turn on the lights, for your own sight is at stake if you cannot escape. He's afraid of the light. Use something bright for protection. So we need to use something bright for protection. Susan, not last for a change. I know. That's awesome. Thank you for being here so early.
The room has changed.
Brian, you start vacation Saturdays, so much needed break. No kidding. I haven't used any vacation in a while. I'm kind of saving it, sitting on it, but I would like to use a day. Anything else funky about the room besides going down the obvious hole? Michael, Bam Bam Ram Ram, waiting for my like. Did it not pop up? Maybe you like too fast. Sometimes if you're in like the first 15 seconds, it doesn't pop up. I'm assuming then that you did do the like. Let me do a shout out. Michael Payne, thank you for the like. Cheers. Is the creature a Pokemon? The creature is unknown. It might be. Okay. Can I take the book? No. Can't leave the room. Hi, my name
this is impossible.
Is Johnny.
But I think Dad wrote this.
And if you're just joining us, you didn't watch this yesterday. I'm in my house. It's haunted. I'm likely being harassed by a demon on my camera. It's attached to the camera. And it's trying to take my body. It was a serial killer named MADiSON Hale, who almost completed a ritual to take somebody else's body. She's trying to do it to me right now. Being haunted by multiple things, going through time, and my house, my grandparents' house, which is all connected. Ooh, and my magic camera is how I get through the game. What is that? Apples? Eyes? It must be Bloonies' eyes. Alright, so I did look at some achievements. Oh my god, it's Bloonies. Did you see him looking? Bloonies is always in the dark. He hates the light. Alright, I'm scared because I think I'm on somewhat of a timer here. Oh, it says excellent connection on Twitch and YouTube, but I saw there was a bit of a drop out there on Facebook, but it seems to be right back. So I apologize for that, but we look to be good. Michael, no, I am holding off, waiting for a good time to drop my like. Oh, you savage. William Harris, hello, how are you doing? Interesting question. What's up? Hey, what's up, Uncanny? I have found the hilarious history questions, and so far they are my favorite. I thought I just saw shadows in my own house. Not gonna lie, got a little scared there. So there's blue collectibles now. Whoo. Ryan, you're still playing Elden Ring. Well, nice. That's alright. I've seen a lot more clips of it lately. Bloonies says I have pretty eyes. So Bloonies apparently murders people for their eyes. He slowly takes away your vision. That mirror did say Bloonies is real before. I don't quite know what it wants me to do now. I'm scared because the only direction for me to go now is to Bloonies. Okay, the light's back on. I'm terrified because now I'm actually about to be stopped.
The house feels like a maze. I'm sure this is what Grandma was referring to in her diary.
Yeah, so this whole thing being stalked by loonies, having your sight being stolen. This happened, and this song she said she heard all the time happened to your grandma in the game. This is a terrible song. I don't even know what they're saying. If it wasn't for these subtitles. What was that pop noise? So an eyeball popped out. That's disgusting. But I can't grab it. Whoa! What's happening? Get away! So he hates light. Alright, collectible. Okay, so I need to play all these. So there's a bunch. At least one or two I think I probably missed before.
Is this a human eye?
Michael, you got a bad signal? What's up, guys? Hey, that's okay. If you missed something, you want to know what happened, let us know. I or this fantastic group will assist. So I am supposed to, if possible here, blind good old Blue Knees 5 separate times. I looked at the achievements to decide whether playing it through a second time would be worth it. I have to go back to get that other eye too, which the game wasn't letting me grab for some reason. Michael, did I turn off my alert box? Nope, it's been working this whole time. Everyone's been dropping their alerts. Yeah, so this must be a dead end. So maybe some of these don't have grab eyes, because this one doesn't either. Maybe it's only the ones with pupils. Ooh, I don't know. Oh! You know I don't like that, Blue Eyes. You know I don't like it. Sorry for the awful music. I'm actually gonna turn down my sound. This is the same song and it's horrible and they make you keep playing it. The real torture is this song. Not being hunted by Blue Knees. Oh, didn't even hear a pop noise on this one. Can't grab that one either. I'm confused why some can't be grabbed. Might as well cheers while we play the song. You dropped a like after Susan? You did. It says it came in 4 minutes ago. There it is. Alright, well, thank you for the like. I had the sound down because when I was playing Mortuary's Assistant, it was very loud earlier. I played it just a little bit to test it to make sure it'd work on my PC. Worked flawlessly. It already had the settings at ultra and everything. Here he comes. Lights are flickering. I guess I'm just confused. So is there maybe only 2 eyes? Is both his eyes? And that's all we're trying to find? But the picture showed like 50 eyes of the whole. Oh my god! I didn't know you could do that while I was playing. Let booties kill you, it says? The achievement is let him do it? I didn't let him do shit. I don't like that monster that's hunting me. I don't like it. Now I gotta listen to this thing again. And it's repeating. Cheers. God, it changes the camera angle. I wanted it to be where I could see the door. Because the lights are flickering here like he's about to jump me again. Like, is this one just bad? Is this the death? Is on the phone or whatever? What do you call these? This one's taking a long time, it feels like. Let's put this one and see if it ends it. Highly doubtful. Hope I'm stuck.
Grandma wasn't sick at all.
That was it.
This thing is what really killed her.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second here. It's every corner. Oh, okay. Sometimes I've been in those situations where you're stuck in a small spot. 4. 4's the last code. Oh, I don't remember what the others were. Whew. Hey, Raging Devil Dog. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back. Oh! I didn't think that was gonna happen. That's fine. It's cool. I wanted that to happen. What, just said my name. Michael, can we finish the game now just by smashing the camera? I wish. Raging. Been a while. No kidding. 2 years since I was on Twitch last. Wasn't 3, 8, 12. That was the safe. This is the door combination. It was 4. I think it was 05. Can't use the camera right now, but I'm following the naked serial killer demon who's trying to possess me. Because in this game, we make terrible decisions. That's what we do. That's what we're about. How you been, Devil Dog? Good to see you back after all this time. I had a couple of the old Twitch family coming back after all this time. I love to see it. Okay. So is she mad that I'm going to this door that she's clearly leading to me? Is she happy about it? Clearly leading me here by locking all the side doors, but what was throwing the little shelf thing about? You know, seems unnecessary. We don't have to do that. We don't have to go that far, MADiSON. Oh, thank God she's got underwear on at least. Woo! You know, that was my main concern. Like, why not follow what is trying to kill you? She doesn't want to kill me. She just wants to possess my body. So 4. We've got a lot of photos to go through here. I'm just gonna discard these. 4, 6. Oh, 5, 6, 4, I think it is. Oh! I apparently already had the last 2 digits ready. She has mixed feelings. Raging Devil Dog jump scare game, I see. Yes, sir! These are the worst. Michael, she would have to kill you to take over your body? Maybe, right? Maybe. Oh, the ashes. The last ingredient for the ritual, which I am now doing myself. Elizabeth Maxwell. I don't know, is that my grandma or something? Oh, I better sit in this chair because I'm so woozy. Definitely not the exact place I would need to be for a ritual of sorts. Dad's head is now the hanged son. Oh, and I am the son. You Dad, I have a bad feeling. Possessed camera. Oh. Wow, it's so inviting. So we've got pictures in those two tins of the mutilated body parts of her victims, her skull, murderer, demon person, and the chair's not for sitting. The body's worthless. Oh. Well, this was an interesting adventure. That is my grandmother's ring, grandmother's ashes, and I am the body. So I believe that's pretty much everything for the ritual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 things were needed. The camera, the ring, the 2 different pictures of mutilated body parts, her skull, the ashes, and me, the body. The camera took a picture of me. What? Michael, are you just hanging around? Sure am. Oh, okay, if you look at that picture, it's kind of foggy, unlike the others. The pictures all look like that you take of Madison Hale, the ghost. Therefore, since it just took a picture of me and that's what it came out, I must be possessed. Well. $64 gamer score. And 60 cents. There it goes. It's 110. No pain, no gain. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. Cheers. Okay. So the ending is, I would assume that mass murderer / demon Madison Hale has possessed me. So I hung till I died. I came back to life. The picture showed that same as it would show if it was Madison. Ritual is completed. And there's probably more than one ending. Same people that made Visage, I believe, because it's the exact same style. I mean, they did a lot of stuff exactly the same. So I would say it's very similar. So I think before there was a good ending, bad ending. This probably has that too. I think the good ending was like, what was the last one? Because you were dead, you were in purgatory in Visage. And you could either get right to the secret wall at the end in like 10 minutes and like kill yourself and it's over, or you would go to heaven with your family, I think, or something. I don't remember. All right, how many achievements are left? We're almost definitely just gonna switch, but find every red collectible, I only found one blue. I don't even remember how many there was. We found, I don't think even half of the reds. Find all the collectibles. Let Hans kill you. Hans was the ghost in the church. I didn't let him kill me. I got out of there real fast. Take 500 photos. Probably weren't too far away. Survive through the entire Blue News section. If I was faster, if I didn't skip that first soda phone or whatever, I probably could have done that one. Blind Blue News 5 times. Only blinded him, what, twice? Maybe 3 times. I don't remember. Complete the tunnel section under 3 minutes. I don't remember. Oh, tunnel section underneath. Yeah, I took a little while with that one because I wasn't quite getting what they wanted me to do. Complete the game taking 75 or fewer pictures. Complete the game taking 40 or fewer pictures. I assume if it's 40 or fewer, it's probably like 36 or something that you have to take. So that's like knowing every single moment you need to do it or not. Finish the game under 2.5 hours. Complete the game in a hard mode or higher. So I think I only had like easy and normal, and I did normal. Maybe. No, there was normal and hard mode. I started with normal because hard mode would take away a lot of indicators, and with the fact that it already doesn't tell you how to play at all, that would have made it very difficult. So you could probably beat this 2 or 3 more times to get it all, like the 500 photos. You could also just stand there when you're in a safe spot and just take photo after photo after photo for that one. So we're not going to do it. We'll call it good there. Michael, you're saying you were done well this week working on your own? Oh, awesome. Awesome. Mama said you, why are you crying? Is there an alternate ending if you get through that door? Well, I guess I did get through the door, you know? Maybe if you do it sooner. Maybe if you already know the code. There probably is. I won't spend any time really researching it. Let me remove the stream and everything up here, and then move the game down here to play Mortuary's assistant. All right. So bear with me while I do that. Could almost use this screen too. But that'll take some setup time since I've got it all set up kind of funky. In a difficult way, I guess. So let's see here. Hopefully, playing this at the same time while streaming to 3 different platforms isn't going to be awful. We will see, though. Alright, so I'm no longer going to need my headset. Sound's just going to project out. Let me know if it, like, echoes, because you're going to be getting the sound probably through my mic as well as my desktop, but it's never been a problem before. I've done that with a couple games, and it's always been fine. Oh, hold on. There we go. Fill that out. All right. So this game's called The Mortuary's Assistant. I've seen a few other people streaming it. I haven't seen much of what they were doing, but it looked interesting. So I don't know much, if anything, about the game. I pretty much watched the opening cinematic myself about an hour before the stream, just to make sure that everything was going to run fine. As you can see here, it automatically put us at ultra settings. It also had my sensitivity like here, and it was just crazy. I was all over the place. I'm like, this is gonna give people motion sickness, so moved it down a little bit. Hopefully it'll run pretty good. So I don't really know the controls that well, and I'm not really good at mouse and keyboard. So bear with me. Like, I don't know what RMB is. Is that RM and B are all that? Probably. Inventory or quick inventory. And I just won't remember this stuff. Letting strip, use. Hopefully clicking does most of it for me. All right. Let's give it a go.
I'm so glad it's almost over. Congratulations, sweetie.
Thank you.
I'll never understand why you chose such a macabre field.
There's nothing disturbing about it. It's just that
I'm proud of you. I really am.
When I'm in game, I will
come so far.
Adjust the game volume. I probably should have
So,
done that in the first place.
You haven't told me what's next. Will you get a job where you are, or...?
They actually have everyone they need. But my old teacher, Mr. Delver, transferred me to his office to finalize my internship there.
Oh, well, that's good. I remember you mentioning him. Where's he located? Are you moving away from me?
No, I'm not moving. He's actually located around here. Riverfields.
Oh, Rebecca. I don't like that.
Grandma.
Even I've heard things about that place. I'd just be worried about you.
People make up stories. Death is a scary thing to a lot of people. And we try to explain things we don't understand, and we want comfort when we lose someone we love. I mean, no one's embalming any ghost bodies or whatever. It's fine.
All right. I'm sorry. But I wanted to give you this anyway. So, here.
I don't know if I want that.
Just take it, please. It should be yours anyway.
Thanks.
All right. Enough spooky stuff. I'm so proud of you. When is all this happening? When do you start?
I've actually been there for a few weeks now. My review is tomorrow.
Okay. Like a gamer, don't jinx it. I feel like I didn't see some of these colors. Some of these gems. Oh, there it is. I didn't miss it. Okay.
All right.
So,
Here we go.
I am seeing my stream occasionally skip frames from high CPU usage from probably the game and streaming to 3 different platforms at once. So hopefully we'll be all good here, but in case you see some of that, that's what's happening. So we got cup. Oh, Levon, thank you for the like. I thought someone was trying to get in the doorway next to me for a second there. Whew, that was scary. Cheers. So it looks like every 2 minutes I'll have a frame or two that's skipped. Let me know if that's noticeable or not, because the streaming platforms all haven't said anything and they all look like they're doing well. What, am I new at this job? Rebecca, one last thing I forgot to give you. Please grab a pencil from my desk and sign. Thanks, Zoe. P.S. Good luck. I didn't see a pencil in there, but I'll search now. Nice. Everyone needs, every game needs a good flushing mechanic. So we've got what, like embalming fluid or something? Fuses. Oh, the pencil's on the desk. Ah. Pencil used to sign the paperwork left on the door. Paperwork left on the door? Because I looked and... Large items will be held in your inventory, or in your hand. If both hands are full, you'll need to drop large items before picking up another. Smaller items will be kept in your pockets. After selecting an item, its description will appear below. If an item can be dropped, a drop button will appear. Blah, 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 blah. All right, where's my pencil?
I don't have my clipboard.
Well, let's go get your clipboard then. Where's your clipboard? Really? Is it gonna suddenly appear? That's creepy. What kind of mortuary keeps this kind of stuff just laying around? Where are all my buttons again? Use item, inspect object, blah 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 blah. Take this down to like medium. Maybe it'll hurt my skipped frames less. Maybe. Doesn't seem to look that much different. The game's maybe a little stiffer. Black Ram. Maybe I should have watched people do this. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Got some fresh air in here. I don't like the in-game lagginess. We'll meet it in the middle. Move the quality up to high.
Rebecca. Great. Perfect timing. I just finished with Mr. Dalton here. Please wheel him back to cold storage and bring us Mrs. Page.
When deceased, use the gurney by standing behind it and pressing the gurney interact key, and walk backwards with the gurney down the hall. Probably should have traveled the halls first. Bring a body in or out of cold storage, open the bay with the body's name, pull out the rack. Oh, I didn't even listen to the guy's name. Now I get why the sensitivity was so high. This is kind of a chore. But those don't do anything. Left mouse button. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Alright, let's turn that sensitivity back up. See how I do. Oh! That was quite the change. For such a small amount, it was pretty drastic. I went from barely being able to move to zipping around.
All right, I'm just finishing up something.
Alright, so it looks kind of skippy a little bit over here. Let's see how it looks on Twitch. Oh, it is having troubles, huh? It looks pretty bad. Maybe we can't play this at the moment. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to have to figure out a way to make this work in the future. Whoops, that's me. That wasn't supposed to happen. And we'll switch back to console. Maybe we'll do Outlast instead here. I swear I've streamed PC games before and not really had issues. So that's kind of funky that it was so troublesome. Alright, let's look at the horror games we do have. We've got all the Dark Pictures Anthology. Probably not going to play any of those again. Honestly, I don't even know why I still have them here. And there's a new one coming out in the middle of November, which is interesting. But we might play Grounded, like all of November. Grounded is a bit of a horror game in itself. When you're talking about giant spiders chasing you down and being so dark. Outlast is probably what we're going to do. We do have the Resident Evil series. They're just not scary to me at all. I do have Scorn downloaded, but I don't think it's stream friendly enough to play. So, Outlast. Alright. So I'm going to try to update this in all of the platforms, but it might not reflect the correct game. Well, I can't seem to update it on Twitch. It won't let me. YouTube let me. And Facebook's gonna let me. Not that it will update for you guys. Update it on my end. I know people have come in much later after I update these things and they say, oh, you're still playing Call of Duty or whatever, you know. Nope. I actually switched. Kayla, why'd you switch? Lady RamGX, mine looks glitchy, but I think that's you playing. What's this one about? I couldn't hear. I had a call. So to answer all those questions, I switched because my frame rates were dropping really bad. My CPU was pretty much maxed out. So my computer couldn't handle playing that game and streaming to 3 platforms. I've been able to stream to 1 platform and play PC games just fine. At least I think. I mean, I haven't done that in a long time. That was very early on. You know, usually they suggest if you're a PC gamer to have 2 different computers, 1 to stream through and 1 to game on. I know that's what a lot of the big time people do, is they actually have 2 computers up. But I don't have that, and maybe I could have lowered it so it wasn't 1080p and maybe played it. Not like the game, it needs to be 1080p, just me. But it's not something I can do while streaming, so before I got the Mortuary's Assistant, this was going to be the go-to game. I never beat it, so I want to beat it. So let's get this bread. So I last played this in 2016, apparently. Made it, is that the time that I played it was 7:32 at night or in the morning? I don't know. Did I play for 7 hours and 32 minutes? I don't know. I played this with some friends in college a very, very long time ago, and we never beat it. We always talked about it, but we never did it. Now I'm gonna do it. Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content. I really hope that's not true. And strong language. Please enjoy. I do know there was a scene where it's kind of dark, but dude hangs dong, and you can barely see it one time. I think that's all, to be honest with you. So I don't think it's that bad, especially if you just look away. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate. You will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. Is there any way to, like... blur shit? No? Make them wear pants for a section? No? Okay, well. Risk it for the biscuit, you know? Ryan Montgomery Dead Space series? I don't know that I have those. I had them on disc. On 360. 1, 2... maybe the third one. I do see... I think it's January that the remake of the first one comes out. So there's a pretty good chance I'll play that because I very much enjoyed it. Well, that's not till January. I think it's almost better if I don't play those and I wait until the remake comes out, because I want it to be as fresh to me as possible. If I play the originals through now, there might be a lot that is in the remake. And I'll see and go, oh, I know what's going to happen. Oh, I know how it's going to end and whatnot. There's a lot I've forgotten because I haven't played it in 5-6 years. Or longer for Dead Space. So that's going to give me a lot of mystery, which I like. In this game, if you look at it in the Xbox store, it says it was released in 2014, but supposedly I saw somewhere else it was dated 2013. So this game is 8 to 9 years old. And somehow for 8 to 9 years I've dodged beating it. Well, that ends today. Michael, you have to risk it for the hot dog. September 17th, 2013 from very suspicious mutemail.com to me. Subject tip/illegal activity at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me. I have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric System facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs. I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening here. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy, going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt, and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. Tyler Panda, thank you very much for the like. Cheers. How are you doing, buddy? I wonder if they got this in VR. I don't want to play it. I'm just curious. I was posting TikTok, Instagram Reel, Facebook Reel, YouTube Short, and the same on Twitter. Today when I came across on Facebook a VR gamer playing Resident Evil 3. I said, how the hell did you play that? It's not a VR game. Encouraging. Nice that they have straight up military trucks here. Front door? Anybody? Alright, signs point to no. So it's been so long for me that I do not remember this game much at all. I remember the naked twins that hang dong and chase you. That's a very small section. Wink, get it? I remember there's the big guy that chases you, but I can't remember his name. I remember being out in like a park area in the middle, maybe. So very little, very, very little. And definitely never saw the ending, so. It honestly doesn't look horrible. I thought someone dropped stars or something there, because that's like one of our sounds for stars or follows on Twitch and YouTube. So that definitely scared the shit out of me. Oh, batteries. I almost missed that, to be honest. I don't know what made me want to go back. Probably because it told me to close the door. Oh, so there's some blood everywhere. Blood on the leaves. Let's record that. Ooh, some files. Some documents. Alright. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems Project Wallwriter. Patient initials WPH or Billy. Therapy status. Patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine actively observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again. Failed to separate erythrocytes. Okay. These words are getting too big for my britches. Highly worrisome. That's the takeaway. Highly worrisome. Don't pay attention to the previous sentence. MRI revealed arrhythmic REM, NREM cycle, laughter in NREMs. So I know REM is rapid eye movement, but I don't know what NREM is. NREM. Interview notes. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff and the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. Note, the only Traeger in company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Okay, so if someone's in there and they don't want to include us. Cola, drink it. It's good for you. Alright. Did you just see me 360 that in event? I am a goddamn legend. Oh. Someone's sitting down there. Timmy, what's going on? Over here reading Timmy's chat over from YouTube. New here. Hey. Well, we just started streaming on YouTube. We've been over on Facebook for a while, but we've been posting everything over there. Glad to have you. Just started Outlast, so you showed up at the right time. How are you doing?
They killed us. It got out. The variants.
Oh.
You can't You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security control. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
How are you alive? I'm terrified. I think I'm pretty safe. For a little bit. I don't think I can die until a little bit later in the game, if I remember right, but I could be wrong.
Little pig.
Oh, that's the guy. Timmy, would I do that? Do what? Come here? Not a chance.
And who are you?
I'm not that investigative of a reporter. I would have read that email, would have deleted it.
I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
I don't remember this guy or anything. I never beat this before. Timmy or anybody popping in that's new. I played this once when it first came out years ago. Didn't get quite to the end. I was playing it with a group, a couple buddies, and we never got together to finish it. We always talked about it for years, so I kind of waited and waited and waited and just kind of fell behind, forgot about it. Now we're beating it. Demu, would you come to a place like this? Okay. I feel as though the reporter, me, didn't fully know what this was like before I came in here. Timmy, I've downloaded the game. How do you think I'm playing it? No pain, no game. What are you doing in my house? You live here, no pain? That explains it. Alright. Slender Man. I have played that before. But I just don't think I could play it very long. Maybe not the original, maybe the longer one. They say that there's a VR version they're working on, so maybe someday I'll play that. Alright, we are satisfied that the affidavits and testimony established sufficient evidence to require urgent action on the part of MHS and grounds for the issuance of this warrant. You are hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document, you and any surviving relatives surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Corp or its subsidiaries for the actions of MHS or the circumstances which require their actions regardless of responsibility. They had to do a second page for one word. I think if I was the designer, I would have worked on that to not have a whole extra page for one word. But I'm not, so. Okay, so I don't really remember where I came from. I think I just woke up on the floor, right? So we can go that way, or that way. This way is the security room, electric room downstairs. Let's go this way first, because I don't really know. Just the offices, I guess. Kind of tripped on that body there. It's kind of gross. Dad, is that you sitting there? You're a day earlier than the cleaning lady is meant to be coming today. Oh, our bad. Yeah, didn't know you'd be coming today. Didn't you say Thursday? No. The email said Wednesday. I can see everything just fine, but I don't really want to use my camera to waste any battery here. Alright. Walker. I think that's the big guy. Okay, therapy status. Morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2,000 ppm. Unsafe to progress beyond stage 3 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed light to medium bronchial accumulation. MRI scans consistent with patient's record or reported dreams. Interview notes. Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilations. Restraints have had to be altered to accommodate his enormous size. Yeah. What's his name? Johnny Walker or something? I know that's a booze, but can't remember his first name. Extensive dermal eruptions are consistent with failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. He claims the skin ripped from his forehead allows for a truer way of seeing. Seems to have some boyhead experience with Tutara lizards and their parental eyes. He has expressed anxiety about his flesh, specifically around his lips and nose. Attending orderlies should be advised to watch for further self-mutilations. I think it looked like he was missing his nose, and I think his teeth were just out, so he may have already ripped off his lips and his nose. But we didn't really pay attention, because he just kind of grabbed me and threw me out a window. It was 2 seconds. The mental traumas he sustained while serving in Afghanistan seem to be blank progression of the ME process. His predominant fixation, amplified by therapy, is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. A continuation of both chemical and physical restraints is highly recommended. Excuse me. He's just throwing out a walker. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Maybe he's a midnight toker. Oh, he's alive. You see that guy, your eyesight plays up? Hello? Oh. That's good. He's fine. Am I dead if I walk in? Hello? Okay, so there's people that don't attack me instantly. Or maybe they will come after me shortly. Maybe I should have gone the other ways. It's not too late, but I'm not turning back. I thought I saw something shining. But I wouldn't have thought about this. Alright, for safety's sake, I'm going to pause and I'm going to take a drink. Cheers, everybody. Oh, we have to manually save? Okay, so that is time played. Okay. Don't know if the security card was gonna let me get through there or not. I think that these guys are constantly watching static with blood on the screen. Alright, so he's gonna grab me now, isn't he?
Get him out! Please! The guys are in there! Listen, please! Yeah, please!
Okay, don't get mad, but definitely not gonna help you. In fact, was thinking I might just leave. Okay. No pain, no aim EX over on Twitch. You're popping up everywhere. Hell yeah. Appreciate it, brother. I think I heard someone powering up. Are they about to go Super Saiyan? I did see Fortnite has that. I don't play Fortnite ever, but I see certain bigger streamers everywhere I go. I see multi-platforming as something bigger streamers are doing now for some reason. So thought that was interesting.
Why should we have to pay for it? Why do we have to die? Walker will kill us just for being sick. We're some people. We didn't choose this.
So everyone's afraid of Walker. He's just running around killing everyone with his bare hands, huh? You have to pay to get them? Oh, not surprising, right? Dear Sirs, this is from Helen Grant, Project Walrider on Spite Inspection. The full report pending no immediate action is required on the part of Murkoff Corp. This profit potential of Project Walrider remains staggeringly high. The four fatalities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. Project Walrider remains a dangerous initiative, and there will almost certainly be further casualties. As with the others, however, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal actions vanishingly unlikely. Violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical restraints have proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control and profit. Respectfully, Helen Grant. next week Dragon Ball Breakers comes out. I think I saw that. I was looking through new games coming out. It's pretty interesting. The priest guy. There he is, Mr. Walker. God damn, he's big. Maybe I can start dying, huh? Since I had to hide. Michael Payne, it's funny, Waterboy's mom is called Helen and Waterboy's dad is called Robert until the end, and then he changed his name to Roberto. But my mom's name is Helen and my dad's name is Robert. Never heard of Waterboys, whatever that is. That's funny that that's your parents' name too. I like it. Hypnotic Experimentation and Research. February 10th, 1954. Oh. Alright, material abridged. 1. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. Now in a deep hypnotic sleep, and failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. So she was sorry. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out the suggestion to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused, in an awakened state, to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. So in hypnosis, it was suggested that she should shoot Miss Jackson, and without question, she did so.
Who's there?
So we got 3 doors here. You've not seen the Adam Sandler movie Waterboy. H2 is better than Gatorade. Yes, yes, I have. You said Water Boys. So I was like, oh, is that a band? In Australia or something? The Water Boys. For all I know. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Or, they're wrong. Gatorade is delicious. Ooh! Think I got away to safety? Whoa! This man is crazy. Hopefully we've given him enough time now that he's not just puppy guarding the way in. God, I can't get through the doorway now. Alright, we're just gonna take a deep breath, chill for a second, drink this beer, and relax. So we've got a maniacal murderer with a baseball bat full of nails. He can see pretty well in the darkness, whereas I cannot. He's currently blocking the only way in there, and I need to get into 2 rooms in a very small area to get the power back on. Can't fight back. I can only run. This is a challenge. Cheers. Okay, here he comes. Oh my God. The water poisons we were talking about his mom and dad. Whoa! I'm gonna ring around the rosy your ass. No, no, oh, I'm concussed. I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. Thank God the use of the door handle is a little bit far-fetched for these guys. Just gonna give him a second here. Cause I am scared. Polo. Oops. Yeah, you're losing your mind. Probably should give up. And I'm out of here. Which is crazy that it has my save from 2016, because I feel like I almost certainly wouldn't have played it on this console. I would have played this on 360. Okay, so it says get back to the security room. Oh, that's this way. Michael, you say, wait till he gets an axe and starts chopping the door and yells, here's Johnny. Luckily, that has not happened. There might be somebody like that later, who knows. And you said, should get that Paranormal Activities game and play that. I've already got my list. I said it at the beginning, and, oh, what's happening?
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness. Will you see it? can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth. Accept the gospel, and all doors.
Wall Rider is something invisible, some ghostly thing. But yeah, Michael, it's also in the chat or in the stream description. On YouTube, Facebook, and I don't know if Twitch really has one, but on YouTube and Facebook, it says what all we're gonna play. Got it all planned out for the month, and we probably won't even have enough time to play it all as is. So we're not spending much more money on games. We do get a lot of support thanks to you, Sadie, William, Kayla for being subscribers for us on Facebook, but not enough to keep buying more and more and more games. We're not there. I wish I was. We get many games as we want, and it didn't matter. So pretty much tapped out for this season. You don't want to become a ghost hunter. I mean, I'm hunting ghosts in this one. Didn't you just watch Security Camera? Oh, you probably didn't. Phasmophobia's ghosts. Mortician's assistant might be ghosts, for all I know.
Maybe Father Martin's man.
Maybe.
He looks nervous.
I would like to kill him.
Here's the twins.
The preacher asked us not to.
It would be impolite.
Not here.
We give him a running start.
There's an idea.
And when we kill him slow.
Such patience.
I want his tongue. And liver.
They are yours.
Okay. I don't know if I said Phasmophobia's ghosts. A lot of our games are ghosts. Exorcist might be ghosts.
Don't trust them. They'll tell you it's science, but it's not. They were waiting for us in this place. Billy understood. They've always been here. Too many voices. They brought me back. No more sleep. No more space.
Oh, he has no mouth.
Leave me alone. They're in my blood and they want to get out. Heal me.
Holy crap.
Damn it! What the fuck is the matter with you? You weren't invited to this, you goddamn sicko! It's sick. You're sick.
We didn't see it, but I can only wonder what he just did to that body. But I'm not gonna think about it too long. Michael Emery Rose isn't a ghost. She's a kid taken over by a demon. I don't think it's the movies. I think it's just the title.
Need no more space. Alone. Leave me alone.
You didn't wait until I finished. Oh, but I saved some for you. Just wait. Oh, wait.
Alright, I'll wait for you over here. This is crazy. The decontamination chamber in like a psych ward cell block. Besides that, I've seen the paranormal movies. Those are demons as well. They're not even ghosts. So, boom, your argument fell in on itself. All right. Patient father. Dr. Oh my god. Thank you, Sadie, for the 50 stars. Appreciate that. And if you dropped any likes and shares as well, thank you. Appreciate it. I was not ready for that. How are you doing tonight? Helen, Dr. Zeichner gave me your info to contact regarding the cancellation of the arts program. My patient, Martin Archambaud, has made enormous strides in his therapy on account of his finger painting. Just in the week since canceling the arts program, his schizoaffective assertions, I've never heard the word schizoaffective, assertions of some higher calling have accelerated enormously. Please just let the man finger paint. The few dollars you're saving on temper paint is more than swallowed by the cost of clozapine. I can't imagine the logic at play here unless Murkoff wants our patients to become more disengaged from reality. Please advise. Is this a new game? Yes. So we finished MADiSON. Probably in the first 20 minutes, half an hour or so. We tried to play the Mortician's Assistant, which was a PC game on Steam. But when I did, it was between that and streaming to 3 platforms at once, clogging up my CPU real bad. And it was making... I was able to play the game fine, but I saw that the stream became real choppy, and it was harder for everyone to watch than it needed to be, so I quit that, and I'll investigate playing PC games while streaming to 3 platforms again later. So now we're playing Outlast, which is actually from like 2013, 2014. I've just never beat it. So we're doing it now. Boo, I missed it, god dang it. Well, at the end of the stream, if you want to go back and watch it, you can. It'll be here on Facebook and YouTube.
I'd like you to stay quiet.
Yeah, quiet. They call me Quiet Tony. So this game, you can't fight back at all. You're in an insane asylum. You got an anonymous tip that something was going on here. You're an investigator, journalist. You've broken into this hospital. You've been attacked by these crazy patients. All kinds of experiments have been run on them. We saw camera footage showing that they are... Oh! Ghosts or something in here? Something invisible killed a bunch of soldiers that came in. So this is a run, hide, sneak, and get your way through kind of game. Okay, he was coming right for my locker. I got real scared. Cheers, by the way. Thank you for the 50 stars again. I didn't think you could even go through this. How did you just do that? Well, you know, he's out of my way now. That's all that matters. And this guy just watched. He could have helped me. I stayed quiet for him. Kind of rude on his part. Michael Payne and on Twitch. Yes, we are on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Follow the blood. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this one's this game's a little wild. It's older, but it's gold. It's kind of a staple in the horror genre. There was a second one that came out probably 4 or 5 years ago that I never touched at all because I never beat this one. So that could be on the menu. I did list all the games we were planning to play on the menu. I'll read them aloud for you. Hold on. Let me pause it so I don't die here. The month of horror has begun. We've already played Afterlife VR, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted VR, which we could go back and do some more on for sure. There's not much like variation in what that game has to offer, so we don't really need to go back and play that in my opinion. And MADiSON, which we beat. More to come with Mortuary's Assistant, Outlast, Outlast 2, The Exorcist VR, Half-Life Alyx VR, Devour VR, Phasmophobia, VR or not, Resident Evil 8 DLC at the end of the month when that releases. So we'll be playing Resident Evil 8 through probably start at 2 days before that comes out. I would assume it would take me about 2 days to get through it because I haven't played it since last March. It's a game you can beat in 3 hours, but I do not remember it well enough to beat it in 3 hours. So we'll assume 2 days, and then we'll have time to beat the DLC after. The Exorcist is a 5-episode VR game, so I'll assume that'll be 5 different streams. Half-Life Alyx is a pretty high-quality game. It's pretty well known in the VR community. Has a lot of people that have talked it up, so I assume that one isn't too quick either. Devour and Phasmophobia, I'm trying to get some people to play with me because they're co-op games. I think it would be better and more interesting for you guys to watch it in co-op. So that's what we got, and I looked at the days that we have and the time we have to play that, and those should sufficiently take up a month. Oh, that's next, assuming you beat this one. Assuming we get through this. Which I'll get through. I have listed. Half-Life Alyx, is that the alien one? I believe so. I watched a little clip of it and there was some little monster alien things. I didn't really look into the story or anything. I like to know as little about games that I plan to play as I can until I'm in it.
Paragons of patience, Job-like in the suppression of
So these are the twins that are intelligent but psychotic. They're hunting me to a large part of the game. I believe. It's been a long time since I played it. I do have Alien Isolation, which is very similar to this, that I've never beaten before. If I somehow got through everything and had enough time, that could be on the menu. But I think the plan is to really wrap up the month of horror with the Resident Evil 8 DLC. And then after that, I'm terrified. After that, I would like to move on to Grounded. It's another game that could be co-op. I don't know if I'll get anyone to play with me or not. But if we do, I'd like to do that co-op. It's a super fun game. It's basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in the backyard. Survival builder. There's a story, a lot of mystery. How did you end up there? You just wake up in a briefcase in the ground. And you have to eventually take on the bosses like the Broodmother, Giant Spider, Prey Mantis. And it's just such a good game. I've played it a bunch on my own before it fully released about 1 or 2 weeks ago. And one that I just became completely obsessed with in my own time. So I'll start a new game when I do that, and we'll play that through most of the month of November. Holy cannoli. And that's the main guy that hunts us right there, the big dude. His name is Walker. Something Walker. Billy Walker, maybe? I did hear somebody else say something about Billy. An incredibly powerful human being. You saw, he just ripped that guy's head straight off. He's been injected with some kind of chemicals for hypnosis. Hypnosis seems to be a lot of what they were doing here. Implanting thoughts into people. Oh dear.
My God, he vanished. Vanished without a trace.
Good PL. I was saying you can rewatch on Twitch. Oh, yeah. You can rewatch on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, anywhere. You're right, Michael. And Twitch, you said. I sometimes forget that you can rewatch on Twitch because I just got back and all my stuff that wasn't a clip or a highlight before was deleted, which Facebook does the same thing. I can't remember if it's 30 or 60 days. In 30 or 60 days, Facebook erases your streams. Alright, so once you hit that button, I assume it progresses us. But first, let's see if there's any collectibles, any notes, any letters, any batteries. Wow, lame. I know, but YouTube has my complete total 100% collection. Not of every stream because I didn't initially put them up on YouTube. But now, at this point, the moment I'm done streaming, it's already loaded onto YouTube. I don't have to do any extra work, which is super nice. Because at the end of my nights before, you know, I was taking an extra hour to make clips, put together TikTok shorts, reels, put it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, all of those. So it's nice now that I just have to do the shorts, reels, etc. And I don't have to do the full upload. Because before I had to download a 3-4 hour stream, then re-upload it to YouTube. That whole thing done now. He did rip his lips and his nose off. And the file it said he did that. Oh my god, I didn't feel good about that. And how close he was. I kind of took a lot of time. Oh, out the window I go. That's the second window I've fallen out of. That big guy threw me out one, and I just exploded out another. Okay, now we're in, I'm assuming, the showers, since it said escape the showers, and I haven't seen any showers yet. That is a large pile. Oh, so we were just down here. We escaped this area. Because the wheelchair. Wheelchair guy was here. A lot of these guys were alive. It was power. Cheers. Holy shit, you're giving me a heart attack. I know, I took too long. I'm looking at him break out like it's a smart idea. What's he doing? Okay, mistake number one. Don't think I'll be allowed to make too many of those. Oh, God. That was uncool. Nice, where that guy's head got ripped off. He's blind and bind. Blind and bind. Okay, and he's just following me around. That's creepy. Please stop. Please. I kind of feel in a panic and like I need to run because that guy kept showing up. Need some help getting clean. Let's help him out. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, I think. So yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me now. You okay? obituary form. Rudolph G. Wernickel. Dr. Rudolph G. Wernickel, age 90, passed away doing the work he loved on February 28, 2009. He was born in 1918 in Munich, Germany, and achieved fame in the mathematic and scientific communities for a paper written with an early computing pioneer, Alan Turing. After a cloudy history... Is that the guy who came up with the Turing test? Is that what that is? And I don't remember what that is either. That's just what strikes to me when I hear Turing. After a cloudy history with the Germany war effort, he emigrated to the United States in 1949 with a visa from the State Department, aka in real life called Project Paperclip. Look it up, it's interesting. Several decades of government research in Los Alamos led to New Mexico, where Dr. Wernickel retired to pursue landscape photography and care for his cats. Of course, gotta care for the cats. He came to Colorado shortly after the turn of the millennium to pursue charitable work for the Murkoff Corporation. A statement from the company calls Dr. Wernickel a true humanitarian with a generous spirit. He leaves no survivors. Yeah, because that checks. I assume that, like, security checkpoint is, like, the exit for every area. Or are we at still 7? 7. 6.5, more or less. Oh my god! Is he actually trying to hurt me, or am I just, like, in his way, kind of? Okay. Crazy guy. Silky, 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 silky. Oh! I knew it was happening sooner than later. Close try. Close try? I don't know if that's quite the word I'm looking for. Hello, sir. You're missing pants. Deep breathing, deep breathing. It's necessary, isn't it? That puddle looks yellow. Let's make sure we land in it. Alright, follow the blood or the darkness. We'll follow the blood. Wall Rider. So, the big thing that's been happening here is something called Project Wall Rider. There's a priest who's been helping and hurting me, who calls it Lord Wall Rider. I assume he's a crazy, self-proclaimed priest. But he did show me security footage of it, and a bunch of security guys came in with full body armor and machine guns, and an invisible object just started throwing them around and mercilessly slaughtered them all, so... Don't know what the Wall Rider is, but I know it ain't good. Okay, hopefully nothing kills me while I do this battery thing. Oh. He lost his shoulder thanks to that boulder. Sir? And when you crouch in this game, you get real far down. Isn't that the name of the reindeer with the red nose? Rudolph? How you see anything? It's so dark. I have the slightest bit of night vision. That's our friend Mr. Walker. Files all the way down here. Whew. Found scrawled in a pencil on the back of an admittance form. Handwriting matches samples from patient father, Martin Archibald. Fuck. I know I feel that in my soul. I do remember this section just a little bit, in that every time he found me, I would run through that crawl space to get away. This God is real, but we've mistaken so long for ghosts, spirits, madness. We were only willfully ignorant. The scales on Saul's eyes were fear, and when you see beyond it, you truly see. This is the gift of the wall rider, the gospel of sand. The greatest sin in the world is willful ignorance of God, to receive a revelation and not spread it to the waiting flock. This place, to stand in the way of salvation, is a sin for which there is no punishment too great. Yeah, the fact that this music's happening is freaking me out. Okay, it's going away. I'm pretty sure he can't get over here. What's happening? I don't like this. Did you see that? There he goes. There he goes again. For sure, I need to go the way he's going. And this route. That tunnel might be a way to avoid him. And I might be safe on the other side of this crawl space. It might be like get to the crawl space to do one pump. There'll be a pump. Okay. So yeah. Maybe you're safe to do the stuff here, but then he like comes and finds you immediately and you gotta go down the pipe. Yep. Looks like I get no such luck here. Bolt for it! Okay, that wasn't too bad. I feel like I remember us having a lot more trouble with that section than it was this time. Seems like you're running just wherever you can go. Pretty much the name of the game. Just get out of here somehow. Collect evidence through the files as we try to escape this absolute nightmare. Well, how'd you get up there? What's gonna grab me at the top of this? I played a lot of horror games. Something's gonna grab me. Okay, so the wall rider or something just tore those people to bits.
You don't have to be scared of me. I can tell we're the same. You still know it's real. The doctor's dead. You know, right? Dr. Barricade died before he even started working here. Well, what kind of experiments does a dead doctor perform on living patients?
Oh, battery. There's a lot of bodies. No kidding. Pursuers. Somehow, there's a lot of bodies everywhere. Male ward, female ward. Female ward's red, and the river is red. Let's go to the male ward then. Oh. This is starting to feel like the right way. Let's check out the female ward. I want to go the wrong way if possible, because the wrong way usually has collectibles or batteries, or at least I just know that it was a dead end and I wasn't missing anything, which is what happened to you. Some people are still in their cells, so are they still getting food and meds? I assume no food, no meds. Maybe they're getting food somehow. But I also don't know how recently this happened. It seems like this happened very shortly before I got here. Where everything started to go real wrong. Trying to conserve batteries a little bit, so we are walking in pure darkness a lot. I know I've still got 7 batteries, but I don't know for sure that there will be a point where I absolutely need my camera 100% of the time because I got enemies around me. And it might be not a lot of batteries available. Whoops. Side jumps are better than forward jumps. So, like, for example, same batteries for this part where we have pure darkness the whole time. Not a shred of light. What the f... Okay, can't see a thing. That's not good. Those chains. Isn't that what Walker had on him, was chains? Is Walker down here? God, battery's running out. I do see what looks like an opening there to get out. But I can see his footsteps. Maybe. I think he's right ahead of me. Oh, God. He's right behind me. You and me both, brother. I don't know if that was him or not. I just know I didn't want to be there. Cheers, everybody. Oh! Well, that sucks. Oh! Okay, let's let him rattle the cages. We don't need to bother him. He seems fine. Only slightly aggressive. Necessary. Hey, come back. This looks like where I first started. Come full circle to the other side of the one door I couldn't get through. Ooh. Okay, that must mean I'm done with this section. Reach the ground floor of the mail ward. Okay. How long have you been locked in this room? So we got some stairs there, probably leads to the ground floor. I don't know what that is, but let's create extra barriers and go. Oh, Snickle Fritz. Well, why don't I open it for ya? Hello? Mademoiselle? It's me, investigative journalist John Hawkins. I actually forget his real name. There's people behind these curtains still. Makes me think that a lot of this had to have happened really recent to my arrival. Patient status report by Rick Traeger. The patient also, unfortunately, didn't make it. I tried my best, but I'm just a doctor, not a miracle worker. And I'm pretty new to this whole doctor thing, so I'm still working out all the kinks. Anywho, somebody's got to cut the fat from this Project Wallrider disaster. We've been bleeding money ever since this thing went tits up on account of that Billy kid. But I've managed to slim back personnel by more than 80 people, which means short-term savings in salary and long-term savings in pension and healthcare costs. And I've been figuring out a lot about biology. I was on the fence about it before, but now I can say with absolute certainty that a person can't live without his kidneys. You learn something new every day. Crazy. Crazy. Sir? You want to let me in, sir? I see a pushable thing there. They do hypnosis, right? You want to let me in the room. Oh, maybe that's the force. Okay. Death and taxes, death and taxes. I heard them in my headphones in that direction, so I just booked it the other way, and I'm glad that worked out. Oh! Well, that didn't work. Cheers. I thought that was perfect. I don't think I could have had another toe on there before I made that jump. This started me backwards, didn't it? It started me looking in the wrong direction. Oh, what? Okay, so I'm confused about where I am, how I got here after my tragic death. So did it just force my jump across here, like I made it now?
You can't hide!
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Okay, so it did help me, it just gave me the jump across.
Down there! You're not one of them, are you? Quick, get in the dumbwaiter if you want to live! Get away! God damn it!
That's a note. Looking in the wrong direction and gotta jump, probably.
You're the right choice here, buddy. Hey, you're that bullshit priest's guy, aren't you? As a witness or whatever, you must be exhausted. Huh? Let's take a break, huh, buddy? The old 2-martini lunch? Have a little confab, blah, blah. Heavier than you look. A little cardio wouldn't kill you. Okay, here we go, arms and legs inside the car at all times.
Maybe the better choice was just to stay there and die. Because this does not feel like it's going in a better direction. Concussed and locked into a wheelchair.
You know, I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out and take a stroll? Go ahead, I'll wait here. Go on, run free. I'm in no hurry. No? All right. Nose to the grindstone, I like that. Okay, then, right this way.
You're, not wearing any pants. Pants not really a formality around here, huh? Optional, it seems.
We're putting that tongue to any use anyway. Truth be told, I was just tired of licking my own stamps.
He cut that man's tongue out, and his joke is because he didn't want to lick his own stamps.
Thanks so much for coming by. We'll begin your consultation in a moment. We'll just need a second to wash up and, movies. And it'll give us a chance to talk.
Is this the guy I was just reading the notes about? The guy who's like, turns out you don't need kidneys to live. I'm learning so much.
You know, I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I know, I hope you haven't been letting him confuse you with all this holier-than-thou Bible thumping. No offense to the man, but
what you gonna do with that?
sometimes where he might just be a little bit crazy. It's understandable when people get scared.
When anyone says crazy like that, where the tone goes up and down throughout the word, I don't feel
you
good.
have to rob Paul to pay Peter. There's no other way. Murder is the simplest form, but what happens when all the money's gone? Well, money becomes a matter of faith. And that's what I'm here for.
Was that just in the urinal?
Make you
Is that sterilized?
believe. You paying attention? Don't pass out on me. There's so much for you to absorb.
No.
There. You're better, right?
saying we cheat here. We made the consumer into the means of production. This thing is gonna sell itself.
He doesn't have a marriage finger anymore. He's got a marriage stump. I'm overdressed. That might be the case. Oh man. Would be probably, assumingly, very hard not to do that. It is Traeger, the doctor I was reading about.
He's still alive. Still the Wernicke's nightmares. He worked so well. They couldn't control it. And you can't control it. Nobody. He'll find you. He'll kill you. He's coming now. Traeger!
That guy's missing the flesh on his whole arm. He's missing his genitalia.
I see what's happening. You're horrid. You
Really
want
fake
attention.
barf gags you out.
Perfectly understandable. I'm here for you. I'll give you very special attention.
It's not great, but saying I don't know if that could happen to me and I wouldn't barf. Okay, well, he's dead now.
Fuck! Fuck, really? You are gonna walk on me? If there's one thing I cannot goddamn stand.
Let's teach you the 7 habits of highly eviscerated people.
He didn't see that, did he? I like you can see the stump in my finger. Just checking under beds.
Yeah. I should have guessed you first. Amateur move.
Lucky it didn't slip on that blood there. Ugly had free 15 minutes to kill, so you got your partner to give you free lunch? How does that deal work?
I'm up close. That's who I am. Yeah. I should have cut his feet first.
Amateur move. You gonna pay, but she said no? Well, that's pretty cool. Let her say thank you. Your partner's supervisor at a cafe, but she wouldn't take my money. Oh, nice. I don't like this. I'm over here. Ha! I'm over here. Ow! Jumping over that didn't work out for me.
lose here. I don't make the rules.
Hey, nobody likes a quitter.
How many people has he performed on? Oh, I got stuck. Ow! No! Oh no! Okay. In the future, we know the elevator key is needed. That is news to me. And if you run at all, even in the slightest, he knows. As soon as you start pushing this, he knows. Oh! Alright, I think I lost him. Until this man pipes up. They're like little tripwire alarms for him, you know? You gotta be kidding me if this is a dead end. Why? Well, just why? Okay, it makes more sense now. So he more or less patrols this hallway. So I need to find the security key card. The elevator somewhere amongst these bodies. Try and lose him. Why is the ground shaking? When the music stopped, I thought I might have been good to go out. Glad I didn't.
I should have got his feet first. Yeah, but sure. Let me sell you the dream!
Oh, I made it. Ah, file. David Annapurna. Annapurna. That's a fun name. And this is to HR, request for reassignment. To whom it may concern, this is my third time asking for reassignment after 2 months without an answer. I don't want to work at Mount Massive anymore. I have been an orderly my entire adult life, but I've never experienced such a consistent level of secrecy and disrespect. I even have suspicions that some of the patients may be being abused. I know personally of 2 of them who have been moved to the basement ward and never returned. If I don't get an answer to this email, I will be forced to resign and may very well consider contacting the press. Thank you for your time, David Annapurna. You think he ever made it out? Or do you think that threat is what got him killed? Or convicted? I assume I'm gonna find the card in here. He's gonna burst through that door. Maybe, mayhaps. the key. Made it.
I'm not giving up on you.
Oh shit! Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to step right on you. Up or down? Lady Ram, thank you for the... What is that? A... Mime face emoji over on Twitch. Thank you for the chat. Appreciate it. All chats go a long way. You know, I think I'm actually seeing a shift for the first time where there is... Oh, holy cats. There's more people on Twitch than Facebook, or more people on Twitch than Facebook, yeah. For the first time. Call that a whoop-de-doozers. That doesn't happen very often. Nice big room to stop my feet around.
I feared that secular maniac would carve you up like the others. Meet me outside. We're close now.
Okay. Find Father Martin outside. Should probably save. So a couple hours in here. Alright, so at this point, we're gonna go over the trivia question and do some shout outs quick, and we'll go from there. Well, we'll end it tonight after that. But I know everyone's curious to know the trivia questions. If you're on Twitch, you cannot see, because I don't think I can do polls for trivia. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, it's there for you to, to vote on. And I will go over the question for you right now. If you're on Twitch and you want to guess, feel free, put it in the chat. We'll let you know if you got it right or not. It was illegal for women to wear in 19th century Florence. Was it feathers, jewelry, buttons, or gloves? Unfortunately, it's glitched on Facebook, so I cannot see the percentages of people who voted on what, but mayhaps, we have it on YouTube. On YouTube, we have 100% of the votes for buttons. And we actually have 3 votes, so 3 people thought it was buttons. Nobody thought it was feathers, gloves, or jewelry. So we'll go over that answer shortly after we go through some shout-outs here. William Dodge, thank you for the like and share. Kayla, Diane, thank you for the like. Ryan Montgomery, thank you for the like and share. Susan, thank you for the like. William Harris, thank you for the like. Uncanny, thank you for the like. Michael Payne for the like. No Pain, No Game, thank you for the like. Levon, thank you for the like. Tyler, thank you for the like. And Sadie, thank you for the like, share, and the 50 stars. Appreciate it, everybody. Make that 100 stars. Thank you, Sadie. Michael, thanks for the awesome streamer, man. Hey, thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you. Woo. Excuse me, sorry. I was sorry. Thank you, Sadie, for the 150 stars. Thank you, Sadie, for chatting along with us the whole time. Michael Payne, thank you for chatting along with us the whole time. Lady RamGX popping in here. Tyler was chatting, or was it Tyler? No. Tommy over on YouTube for chatting a little bit with us as well. Who else do we have in here that was chatting? William Harris in a couple chats. On Facebook early on. Uncanny Lup said, what's up? If I missed anybody, sorry. Seems like my chat doesn't go back very far on Facebook, so I can't see everybody. Raging Devil Dog showing up over on Twitch. Thank you for popping in and throwing up a couple chats as well. If I didn't say it already, No Pain No Game popping in on all three. Thank you very much. Make sure you check out him. He's on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Uncanny Lup popped in here on Facebook, but he's also on Twitch. Check him out for some fun games. Did I miss that? Is that another 50 stars? Sadie, thank you so much for the 200 stars. Sorry, my numbers are what's wrong here. No, I appreciate it. You're awesome. You're amazing. Absolutely love it. Been fun. Michael Payne, do you think you shit yourself just then? Luckily you have brown pants. That is good. That is good. Especially if you're out there working over there down under in South, I'm about to say South America, in Australia, the Southern Hemisphere. Sadie, you had fun? Oh, awesome. Glad you guys are having fun. We'll continue Outlast tomorrow. I'm sure this will take up at least the full stream. As you saw, my last playthrough had 7 hours. This one so far has 2 hours. I don't know how long it takes to beat the game. I don't know if I was being really slow, if I was really bad. We were pausing a lot when I was playing it with the group of guys I was playing with back in college. So I don't know if this might be a couple day thing, but just so you guys are aware, once we beat this game, we may or may not start Outlast 2, or we may jump over back into the VR games. Been having a lot of fun with the VR. We have a lot of fun, scary games for that I really want to play. Very excited for. Sadie, Deadpool taught you well. Deadpool, of course. Deadpool's amazing. Oh, by the way, Deadpool 3 coming out with Hugh as Wolverine. That's super exciting. I feel like they're giving him a lot of hype, and he's probably agreed to it to be in there for like 30 seconds, just make an appearance and dip out. But that's my thoughts on that. But we'll see. But anyway, but we were playing a lot of VR stuff before we started the multi-stream. Going to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook this week. But for the first week, introducing myself back to Twitch after 2 years, and the first time going live on YouTube, despite being on YouTube for the last 2 years of my full streams. So I have had an appearance in some way, shape, or form in all three platforms before. But make sure for anyone new who's seeing me then that they get to see my face, get to know me, get to know some of our reactions here before we go into the VR. So likely next week after we beat this, we'll jump back into the VR. First thing I want to do is the Exorcist game. We'll beat the 5 episodes there are for that. Do Half-Life Alyx. After that, if we have time, we'll continue with Outlast 2. If we can get anyone to play with us, this could change the schedule. Devour and Phasmophobia, both VR co-op games. If I can get people to play those with me co-op, that might take precedence over the other ones, because I can do the other things with or without people. So those ones are going to be on people's schedules, if I can get anyone to join me. I don't know. Not a lot of people with VR headsets and a good computer to play those on, because you do need a computer to be able to play along with your VR headset. It's kind of a lot, but if it's something I can make happen, we'll do it. That's kind of the plan, and at the end of the month, Resident Evil 8 DLC comes out. That should probably take a day or two to beat. The DLCs are usually pretty short. And we'll wrap up the horror month there. After that, looking at Grounded for at least the whole of next month. And honestly, it's a long game. There's a lot to do, a lot of building. So could dip that into December even. You know, Elden Ring took me 2 full months to do one playthrough. So I wouldn't be surprised if some games take a little bit longer. And then in December, we've got a lot of fun stuff coming out, like High on Life. Stalker 2 was a game I had been hyping up for a while. I really wanted to play. Found out that's been canceled, so that is not something we're going to be playing, but we'll be able to supplement that with the Callisto Protocol. In January, we got Dead Island 2 is a possibility. I don't know for sure after all these years if I want to really dip back into that series or not, or if it's kind of dead to me. But we do have Dead Space, a different Dead game, the remake. I do really badly want to play that in January. And in February, we have Hogwarts Legacy. So that's kind of an outlook at things that we're going to be playing over the course of the next 3-4 months here. And then in March, Resident Evil 4 Remake comes out. So we're going to be playing through all the Resident Evils, dipping back into horror in March, prior to that coming out. So there's a lot going on, and it's going to be fun. Just to give everyone a bit of an update there. Michael Payne says Wolverine is big in Deadpool. Sure is, but Hugh, is it Hugh? What's his last name? I can't think of it. Said, I'm done. I never want to do this. He's been rejecting the idea for a long time. For him to come back, it's a mix of two things. Money and the amount of harassment he's received from Ryan Reynolds. So for him to come back, it's all those things. And it was probably Ryan eventually breaking down and saying, like, just do like a 30-second scene with me. We'll hype it up. We'll do all this. And I mean, wouldn't that be like a Ryan Reynolds joke? All this hype for a 30-second scene? I mean, realistically, that's probably what it is. It might be big in the comic books and cartoons, but that doesn't mean that's what it's going to be in the movie here. Michael Bain, how come Sadie's name isn't next to the stars at the top of the screen? Because she's anonymous, of course. And I think of them you need to use your mic to play with. I think of them you need to use your mic to play with. Not sure what that means. Maybe with the co-op games? Yes, we will. Because that game is a game that plays with the PC. Shouldn't be a problem. If it is, possibly Discord is a thing. No, there are party chats you can use in VR games, so that is not a problem, if that's what you're referring to. Sadie, because I'm not special. Welcome to Pokemon Scarlet. If we have time, I looked back and Pokemon Legends Arceus was like 22 streams or something like that. So it was a full month. That might be something that just gets pushed back because while I'm excited for it, I'm significantly more excited for Grounded. And I don't want to keep pushing it back. It just had its full release a few weeks ago. And we're already pushing it back for our month of horror. So Grounded is something I'm very excited to play and stream, more so than Pokemon. So it's getting pushed back, and a lot of those games I've talked about just kind of are higher on the radar, and as they come out, they're new and they're very popular games. We're gonna play those. Sadie says your stars are anonymous. Sadie, doesn't matter how big your stars are, but it's the way you use your stars. Hugh Jackman, that's it. Ryan and you are really good mates. They didn't seem like it at first, but I guess they are. They probably are. And Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are both known as being super nice guys, so that seems very likely. Noah's in a game, needs you to talk, so you're talking to the spirits. What Phasmophobia does? Thought I saw a clip today on TikTok of somebody playing it, and they said something funny while using the Ouija board or something. I don't know. I've played it very, very briefly before, just to see how it would work. So when we stream it, it's not chaotic. Which is crazy now that I say that. I wonder if the multi-stream is gonna work when I go back into VR to play PC games, since the Mortician's Assistant didn't work. these VR games do run through my PC through a wireless connection to the VR headset, which could be more than the Mortician's Assistant. I don't know. And when I'm in the headset, I won't be able to see the stream to know if it's really choppy. So it could be that we'll have to lower the quality, or maybe stream to only one location. I don't know. But there's a lot of ifs and questions with that once we get to it. So we'll see. There's a lot I'm learning with this multi-stream stuff. A lot I don't know. But we're getting better every single day. And it's thanks to help from you guys, giving your feedback, letting me know what's going on, coming in here, helping us out. So I appreciate everybody and everything you guys do. So the answer to the question tonight, if I didn't say it, it was illegal for women to wear what in the 19th century? Florence, feathers, jewelry, buttons, or gloves? It was buttons. So YouTube got it correct. And anyone who maybe got it correct on Facebook, congratulations. If you got it wrong, well, that's fair, because it's kind of a really oddball question. I would have no idea. Michael, you thought the RV, I'm gonna guess VR, still runs it even though the PC games? You thought the RV still runs it even though the PC games? I'm not quite sure what that meant, but yeah, VR. Thought the VR still runs it even though the PC game. No, well, your PC is running it. It comes up like a normal PC game. It is taking up a whole screen. It is running on your PC 100%. It's being linked to your VR headset, but it is completely open on your PC. If it crashes on my headset, to fix it, I have to take my headset off, go to the PC, and exit the game or use Task Manager to end it. So that's how that goes. But anyway, we spent plenty of time talking here. Again, fantastic stream. Wrapped up MADiSON there at the beginning. Tried to play Mortician's Assistant, didn't work. We'll work on it. Try to figure that out here, and moved into Outlast, which has been super fun. Super excited to finally finish this. We'll be back on tomorrow, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We're BlackRamGX Gaming on all three. Twitch, no spaces, because you're not allowed to have spaces on Twitch for whatever reason. Who knows? I think it's dumb. But that's where you find me. Make sure you follow me on all the platforms, and even go over to TikTok. That one's huge for me. If you have a TikTok, or if you don't make one, go there, follow BlackRamGX Gaming, and watch some of our clips. We put all of our shorts, clips, things that go up on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok up there first, and I think they look the best on TikTok. I don't know what it is. The app seems to just project a higher quality video. But we do need your guys' help over there, because in order to start streaming over there and expand even further how much we're multi-streaming, we need 1,000 followers. So every single one counts. So please help me out and pop on over there. Drop that like. We'll be back on tomorrow then, like I said, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. Have a good night, everybody. Stay fresh, cheese bags. We out.